Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I will be crocheting it forward in this video by showing you how I make my balloons. I'll show you different stitches. I'm currently working on this teddy bear pattern, but I needed some balloons and I experimented. Like I said, I will share with you in the video. For this project you're going to need a smaller hook. I did my balloons in a 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. Not sure if you can see that. It's a letter F. You're going to need some scissors, and I just used a variety of scrap yarn. The first stitch pattern for the balloons is going to be a row by row pattern, and we're going to get a slip knot in any way that you prefer. We're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to single crochet back to your first chain from the second chain from your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to make increases on the ends, the beginning and the end of the row, until we get 10 single crochets. So turn your work. We're not going to chain 1, but in the same stitch we're going to make an increase of 2 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, we're increasing, so your stitch count will go up 2 stitches, 2 numbers each row. So turn our work, and in the same stitch we're going to make another increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then right there at the end I need to crochet your ends a little loosely. I need to follow my own advice here because I tend to crochet tightly. So that's 8. Same stitch, turn our work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again you might have to turn your work, but you do want to be sure you're going through both of those loops. I can't believe I'm crocheting this tight. Okay, 9, 10. So now what we want to do is repeat 1 single crochet for 2 more rows of 10 single crochets. After crocheting 2 more rows of 10 single crochets, we're going to start our decreases. The beginning and end. This is our first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then our last decrease, 2 together, 8. We're going to do this all the way till we get to 4. Again, our first stitch is going to be a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our last stitch, a decrease. 6. It's going to be our last row here, still decreasing first and last. 1, 2, 3, and then finish up with a decrease for our 4th stitch. Okay, and we're almost done. I know it looks jankety, but we're going to clean it up. Excuse me. We're going to do that by turning our work, and now we're going to make 1 single crochet all the way around. So we know we have 4 up here. 2, 3, 4. And I know these sides can be really tricky. Just try to be consistent. If you want to count your stitches so you have the same amount on each side, that'll work. Normally what I do is try to do 1 stitch per row, because these are single crochets or crochet rows. Okay, now we're down to the first 4 chains, beginning chain, 2, 3. You can work in that tail, 4, to the next row. This yarn is Karen yarn. It's kind of thicker. It's still a worsted weight 4, but it's kind of thicker, and I'm using scraps for the purpose of the video. And then just go right up the side, the other side, and then again if you counted, I'm just kind of winging it. You want to be sure that your other side has the same amount. Okay, we're up to our next, to the last row. And then for that first single crochet, I am just going to slip, and I'm not going to chain 1 because it causes a little bump. Okay, and then at this point you just want to stretch it out. Now if you tend to crochet looser, you don't have to do this. So what I like to do is just move the tail out of the way. Maybe go through a couple stitches. Again, this is an applique. You're going to put it on something. The back is not going to be shown. You can sew in the ends if you prefer. Okay, and then there's our balloon. So now what we want to do is grab our yarn again, get another slip knot, make sure I'm in the frame, and you want to go to the first chain 4 that you had. So it'd be down here, locate where they are. Mine are 1, 2, 3, 4. So then what we're going to do is go to that first chain and then pull up a loop. Go to your next chain, pull up a loop. We're going to do these all together. Your third chain, pull up a loop, and your fourth chain, pull up a loop. Yarn over. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains or loops on your hook, and go through all of them. Now we're going to chain 1, and then you'll do your string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I did 21, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And you can do these longer if you want. And then I just go ahead and work in my end. And there you have it. Pretty cute balloon, super cute to use for your blankets. I do want to share, I did experiment this with other stitches. This is done in single crochet, following the same exact pattern, and you see how that's a little bit smaller. Just depends what you're looking for. This one was done in half double crochet. It's a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can get these all in the camera here. And then this one was done in double crochet. Now if you're looking for a longer look, that would be perfect. Again, this is double crochet. It's the exact same pattern. This is half double crochet, This is half double crochet, single crochet. No, this is single crochet. I'm sorry. I just did this one. It just threw me off because it's Karen yarn and it's thicker. So both of these are single crochets, but again, you got to take in consideration what brand of yarn you're using, because that could make a difference. This is the exact same pattern. Karen, I think this is Mainstays from Walmart, but again, it's the exact same pattern. So this is single crochet. Sorry about the confusion. This one is half double crochet, and then this one, which is a longer slender, gives a longer slender appearance, is double crochet. The next balloon pattern I'm about to share with you is done in the round. Alright, so get yourself a magic circle and chain 1, and then now we're going to make 6 single crochets in your magic circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close your magic circle and then slip stitch to the top of your first single crochet. Chain 1 and then make 2 single crochets. The second round is going to be 2 single crochets in each stitch for a total of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then our last stitch, 11, 12. Close your circle as you go, and then we're going to slip stitch to the top of your first single crochet, chain 1, and then you want to make 2 single crochets in the same stitch, 1 in the next, and that's the repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the same stitch, 6 in the next, 7, 8 in the next stitch, 9 in the next, 10, 11 in the next, 12 in the next, 13, 14 in the next, 15 in the next, oops, 16, 17 in the next, 18 in the next. So you have a total of 18 stitches for round 3. You're going to slip stitch to the top of your first single crochet, and then this is our last round. So we're going to chain 1, and in the same stitch we're going to make single crochet, and then we're going to make 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. So that's 1 done, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to make 2 double crochets in each of the next stitch. 1, 2, in each of the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, for a total of 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1 single crochet and the remaining stitches, which should be 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to make the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, now you just want to stretch it out a little bit. Be sure and close that circle all the way. And there you go. I'm just going to go ahead and that's good enough for me. Now, I do want to share that these were both done in single crochet, and then look at the difference in the sizing. So the type of yarn is going to make a big difference in terms of what size balloons you're going for. Now this one I did in half double crochet, following the same concept. Where we did the single crochets, I did the half double crochets, and then I still did the 2 double crochets. For this bigger one, in case you're going for a bigger look, I did 8 double crochets and instead of the 6 that you start with. And then I did, for the last round, I did 8 double crochets, 8 stitches of 2 extended double crochets, or you could use triple crochets, and then finished with the 8. So you'd have 8 and then 8 with an increase in each one, and then your last one is 8. It's the exact same concept. It's just I experimented with the pattern. So that's my video. I just wanted to share with you how I make my balloons for my appliques for my blankets. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you want to share this video, comment. I'd love to hear from you. Tag someone, give a thumbs up. I appreciate everybody's patience, and together let's continue to crochet it forward. Bye now.